Good morning everyone, my name is Anggita Secunda Megumi Tumangger, with NPM is 25130420045, and here I want to talk about novels, and the theme is one page, one word. And in today's words, we are consistently filled with notifications, short video, and social media posts that demand our attention every second. But have you ever paused and asked yourself, when was the last time you got really lost in something that moved you, changed you, or made you see the world differently? Imagine sitting in a small room, going nowhere, yet somehow crossing the ocean, living inside someone else's heartbreak, or standing in the middle of the war you have never seen. That is what happens when you open a novel. In a few pages, the worlds around you disappear, and a new one begins. I still remember the first novel I truly got lost in. It was not assigned homework. I picked it up out of bedroom one afternoon, expecting nothing. 3 hours later, I forgot to eat dinner, not because the story was dramatic, but because I cared. I cared about a character who was not real, in a place that did not exist. And when I finally put the book down, something had quickly shifted inside me. I saw the people around me a little differently. I listened a little more carefully. And that experience stayed with me for days. I kept thinking about the character, wondering what I would have done in their place. I started noticing small things I had ignored before. The way a classmate hesitated before speaking, the tiredness behind the teacher smiles. I was not a different person overnight, but something inside me had quietly opened. And I have come to believe that this one of the most underrated gifts that reading gives us. It trains us to pay attention. That is the quiet power of novels. They do not lecture us. They do not tell us what to feel or how to think. They simply place us inside a place and let us figure things out from there. Through the eyes of the character, we experience failure without the consequence, love without the risk, and growth without the pain. We walk away having lived more than one life in a single afternoon. Compare that to 5-minute video or trending reels that can be entertaining, even informative, but they rarely leave space. But they rarely leave space for you to think. They are designed to move fast, to keep your attention, moving from one thing to the next. A novel works in the opposite direction. It slows you down. It asks you to sit uncertainty, to follow a character through confusion before arriving at clarity. If they ever do, and in that slowness something important happens. You practice to being present. You practice passion. There is something novels offer that's no notification, no short video, no trending post that can give you experience of sitting with thought long enough to understand it. Research from the University of Toronto found that reading literary fiction increases empathy and social understanding. In a world that moves faster every day, that kind of stillness is rare. And for students especially, who are constantly expected to absorb, perform, and produce, Finding a space to simply be inside a story can be deeply restorative. I know some of you might be thinking I don't have time to read, and I understand that we are students. We have excitement, deadline, activity, and responsibility pulling us in every direction. But here is what I found. Reading does not require a lot of time. It requires attention. It requires intention. Even 15 minutes before bed, a few pages on a weekend morning, or a chapter during a long commute can be enough. The story will be there waiting for you, and each time you return to it, you step back into another world, one that is entirely your own. I'm not here to say that novel fix everything, but I do believe that habits of reading them slowly, with attention, with patience, quietly shape the kind of person you become. You become more curious, you become more patient, you begin to understand people a little more deeply, gently over time and almost without you noticing. Think about the people admire you think about the people you admire most, the one who speak thoughtfully, who listen well, who seem to understand the world in a deeper way. Many of them are readers. Not because reading makes you smarter in the test taking sense, but because it makes you more human. It gives you a wider window through which to see other lives, other struggle, other joys. And the way that window that lies along you fill in your life, so the next time you find yourself with an hour and nothing urgent to do, do not do, do not reach to your phone first. Pick a book instead. Pick a book instead. Open it, give it a few pages. You might surprised by where it takes you. One page, one word. That's all it takes. Thank you for attention. Bye.